So it's been a month. A month's a long ass time taking a break. And
Felt
it's kind of
good.
it's kind of crazy because like I felt like what sucked is breaking that rhythm of every week, every week, every week. That sucked because I took pride in the fact that we did 134 episodes in a row, and it was in the time span of what, like 2 years or close to 2 years. I'm not sure, but like first of all, like people who do podcasts, they don't get past 20, 30 episodes. Like, and to be at 130, this is 135. It's pretty crazy. And it's like it was a little crazy too because like I don't really think like you just don't think that people actually watch us, huh? And then now when you go around and then people start telling you, like I had people like saying like, "Oh, I watch your podcast." I don't know how to react to that because it's like we say some dumb ass shit sometimes, and I'm like, what part did you see?
What do you say? Yeah, but what do you say? What do you like? There's nothing. What are you supposed to say?
Yeah, I just say, "Oh, really?" Like,
cool.
yeah,
Nice.
but I just don't really know how to react to that
Yeah.
because like when we're down here, I don't really like feel like we're being watched. So we're just talking, and it happens to be on camera, and then I just put it up. So it's like almost like they're getting the insight of the conversations, even though that sometimes they're serious, non-serious, and we have such a range of episodes where we have serious episodes and like straight up non-serious, like just bullshit. So it's funny because if somebody doesn't know you, depending on what episode they land on, can make the first impression for them.
Oh, this is what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty funny.
People were like, what's going on? No podcast?
That's what they were telling me, and I was
What's going on?
Man, like, well, I mean, like I said, you don't really think people watch you, but like when you told me that, like was it the guy at work who told you? Oh,
You're gonna have to start watching something else.
like putting out the output of one a week, I think it's a lot. Like when I say a lot, it's not a lot as far as like making content. Well, I mean, I think I don't know, but I'm saying it's a lot for the consumer because if you're really trying to consume us, pause. Like if you're trying to consume all our episodes, who's gonna sit there for an hour? You know, I don't sit there for an hour, so I don't blame anybody if they don't watch our stuff for an hour. An hour's a long ass time.
I mean, it's a lot of work. I mean, it's not like crazy amount of work, but it just seems like coming down here still takes some type of work.
Well, I started feeling like that.
Recording
Yeah.
and editing and all that shit and putting it up and clips and all that shit is work. When you add life
Yeah.
and you add like how much times you want to do something else or you want to just chill or you want to sometimes just going to the gym freaking takes up a shit ton of time.
Nah. And after you go to the gym, you don't feel like doing anything. You exert yourself there, and you have to come over here and do this.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do it, and I still don't know like what's the right rhythm we're gonna keep. It's not over, but for sure, like I don't know. You might get an episode every 2 weeks. You might get an episode every week. I don't know.
But, it'd be tight though if we did a different shit though. Like
yeah, we're gonna experiment for sure. I already got some things like in my head planned out. One of them being what you were the one you came up with. But I have some other things that we can do to make it interesting, not just for the viewer, but for us. Because it's like it has to be interesting for us because we're the ones down here. And like how many conversations we had now, it's been like crazy amount. And the whole point was to capture the conversations we've had over and over in the past. And I feel like we got that already. That exists now. And it's there. So now we can just do whatever. Like it's not, and it doesn't have to be that serious. It is what it is.
it'd be tight to like, I don't know, do a lot of weird shit on here. First time things.
Yeah, because when you make a podcast, you feel like you have to pick a lane. I felt like we have to pick a lane. Like we have to stick to something, and I felt like maybe the unbalance of being funny and not being funny and being serious and then not being serious. It's all over the place. Maybe like that doesn't stick with people. Maybe they like to know that when they play this, they're gonna get this. But when they play our shit, I feel like you don't know what you're gonna get. And now, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. Whatever we find interesting, we'll start doing.
I think people will connect better if we were to do like our daily life shit too. But that's too much work. This just seems way crazy. It means you gotta wake up with a camera in your face.
Yeah.
And then you gotta edit a bunch of shit. And it's like hella more
but
shit.
It's not only that, it's just so unnatural. My whole life. Like now I've gotten to the point where I don't care about cameras being around me or being on film. I don't care about it. It doesn't bother me. But just like me picking up a camera to film myself, it's just so unnatural to me. Yeah. Like I just never.
I would be
it
down.
Seems like it's not like
if somebody did that for me, like if I'm not the one holding the camera, if somebody was recording me throughout my day,
yeah,
I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't really care either.
And it'd be kind of tight for them to do that. But and then them edit it and do all that shit. Yeah, I'm just there. You're just recording me for whatever reason.
Yeah, and I feel like we still got like a lot to learn when it comes to doing that. Because every time we try to do something like that, a lot of stuff comes into play, like especially with the camera. And I guess that's partially my fault because I'm the techie motherfucker here. But that's just the experience. Like when we went to Vegas, we documented that, but we didn't get everything we should have got. And I felt like that could have been.
We could have just hired a video guy, huh?
Yeah, but I think that would also create like weirdness because now they're traveling with us, and then like say with JR, like
yeah, but like if you have somebody,
I don't think JR will care.
So if you have somebody who has the video background, like the recording background, they'll know what they need as far as to make a video.
It's not that hard though. Like all you gotta really do is film.
It's not. It is that hard because we couldn't do it.
We couldn't do it because we're trying to film ourselves. It's not that. That's the only reason we couldn't film ourselves. I have to point the camera at myself.
Still though.
And if somebody else is filming, they could have got like we had some good moments in there. We had some good times when we went. You know, if it was captured, and that's the thing though. To capture the moments, you had to film
at all
times. You can't not stop filming. Like it's crazy.
That'd have been tight.
Yeah, but we're definitely gonna experiment. But I've been seeing like in the past, like whatever. I just been gathering a lot of things that I've seen like on social media. Like I've been running into a lot of crazy stuff again. You know how like you run into that side of Instagram. There's a page like that's just full of hitman videos.
Real ones?
Yeah. Unfiltered, uncensored
what do you
on
mean?
Instagram.
What do you mean though? Like
hitmen. Like it's not really like people getting assassinated or killed. Assassinated seems like you're a person of high status, but that's just anybody killing anybody, basically.
On
people
camera?
Getting caught lacking, basically.
On camera?
On camera. And it's just.
But it's not like wrong place, wrong time. It's like they were out to get you.
No, they're out to get you. Yeah, and it's like I don't know, when you see that a lot, it kind of changes your view on things. Like, damn, this world's crazy. And this world is crazy. Like I ran into a story and it was like one of the craziest things like I've heard. There was a group of teenagers. There was 3 teenagers. I believe it was 3, but I think the police suspect that it was more than 3. That they went. I don't know exactly like how it went down. I'm gonna bring the article up too, just because like I'm probably gonna get shit wrong. But basically, like 3 teenagers ended up going to an enemy's house with guns and pointed the guns at the son and the mom. The mom was there too. And I'm assuming it was only them 2 at the house. And then they raped his mom, right? All 3 of them did. In front of him.
So when you say the son is the same age as them?
I'm assuming, but like we can check that. But I'm assuming they're either the same age. I believe he was like 12, 13. And these guys were like 14, 15, 16 around there. And they went in with guns, raped his mom. And then, like, that's already crazy, right? Like, first of all,
it's
like,
all on video?
No, it's not on video. Not that I know about. But they raped his mom, After they raped his mom, they made his mom and his son sleep together. They forced them
How do you force that?
with guns to their face. And the mom...
Yeah, but like, imagine this. Imagine this. Somebody
but
come
it's
up to
like-
me and say, get hard on the spot or you're dead. What am I going to say? Fuck. I'm not going to be able to do it.
But you don't have to get hard.
Huh?
Nah.
Hey, boom. Get hard, motherfucker.
Nah.
I can't do that shit.
Nah.
With my life on the line, I can't do it.
No, I mean, it's like, but this is a little kid, though.
But now with a gun in your face, it's like fear.
The gun in the fear, what you're saying,
like fear is like the last thing you're going to be thinking about is...
But you don't have to get hard for that. Because they were making the mom set this man up.
Oh.
And the mom
That's his
was just
son.
saying, yeah. And the mom was saying, just trying to survive. She was saying, I'll do anything, just don't kill us. And that's like hella like crazy, right? Because
why
that is different because as a man, right?
Why are they doing that?
As a man,
Where's the
if
dad
somebody
at?
told you to do something, there's a point where you've gone too far. You know, like there's a point where you reached it too far. Like, I'm not going to do it. Go ahead and kill me then. Go ahead and kill me. It is what it is. But it's as a kid, you know, and after that, I'm not sure what they did or what they made them do. But after that, they put them in a tub, and I think they started pouring like Clorox and stuff in there.
So this is all confirmed already?
Yeah. I think they've already been charged, or they're about to be charged or something like that. I don't know.
Where was this at? What state?
Let's look it up right now. I have the article up, so we can read it. Just so we got. Oh, actually, I don't have the article up. I have a video up. So let's watch this video, and then we'll go off of there. Let me make sure I have this. Yeah.
Philip Worrell, Wilmer Ramos, Niall Campbell. They are barely teenagers, just 14 years old. But all of them are now charged as adults. Baltimore police say these three, plus a 12-year-old, are responsible for the rape and assault of a 19-year-old woman who stepped off an MTA bus 2 weeks ago on West Franklin Street. Two of the teens were caught on MTA surveillance video, and all
This
four
how you know.
were...
See, this is how you know. This shit don't work out.
3 teens rape.
I just see that the thing
raped the mom and the son.
Yeah.
And then
that's funny.
And then
it's not the right story. Let me see if I can find it real quick. That's crazy. It's not that.
It's something else.
Yeah.
Still though.
That's crazy too.
They raped and killed. They rape, kill, and pillage.
Yeah, I don't know. I should have done my more like to have it up. I had it up. I had an article up. I don't know where it went. Let me see if I have it somewhere. But that, like, doing that, I thought, like, damn, like that's some of the craziest shit I heard. Like,
it makes it more like psychotic for you to be able to like think of this shit and say, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Yeah.
I think it was this one. 3 teens suspected in gang rape and assault of a mother and a 12-year-old son at a crime-ridden housing project were transferred Thursday from juvenile to adult detention, Palm Beach. So Palm Beach is California. 15-year-old Jacaris Nathan Walker.
Is Palm Beach
16 were
California?
charged.
Maybe I thought that was Florida.
It's Palm Beach? I think it's California. I'm not tripping. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. We don't know shit about shit. But they were charged Wednesday with 14 count indictment that included allegations of sexual battery, kidnapping, and burglary. They postponed the hearing for Avion, 14, who faces the same charges after his attorney failed to appear. If convicted, they could face life in prison. They believe that they were among an armed group of as many as 10 teens wearing masks and raped a 35-year-old woman and beat her son. The woman told authorities she was forced at gunpoint to perform oral sex on her son during the June 18th attack at the Dunbar Village housing project. The attackers also beat the boy and poured cleaning solution into his eyes. The story that I heard is because they put him in there. I guess they were trying to like clean up the evidence, so they put him in like a tub and were pouring like Clorox and crazy stuff on him.
On the kid?
On both of them while they were naked together in the tub.
Oh. 10 kids though? What that
Suspected 10. Like, and then the guy, one of the kids, I seen the interview part of it. And the kid that were telling him, he was claiming that he was forced to rape the woman. Because one of the guys with the gun was telling him, you better rape this hoe. I'm gonna kill you too, supposedly. But that kind of seems like he just wants an out. Kind of seems like you said, how do you get hard if you don't want to?
Yeah.
Hey, you get hard right now. You know?
Yeah, it makes no sense for somebody to just be like, hey, because I wouldn't be able to do it. They do point a gun at me. You're hard now. No. I don't want to.
I'm like, damn, that's pretty crazy.
The kids are hella little though.
That's what I'm saying. And when you look at kids, even teenagers, you don't suspect them of doing crazy shit like that.
Nah.
You see kids do dumb shit, right? Like throw, like the
break
kids,
shit.
yeah, who throw rocks into
stuff.
the freeway because I don't think they understand that they're gonna kill somebody. I think they just understand they're gonna do damage.
Yeah.
They don't have it in their head they're gonna kill somebody. But this, going this far, and then like if these kids say they get life in jail or in prison, I mean, should their life be over because of this? It's a horrible thing that they did.
Yeah, but like to be capable of that, like what's going on?
That's the argument.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you're capable of that, growing up, you would have been much worse. Had to have been.
But like the thing is,
like what they do,
the belief of can this person change?
No,
I don't know.
I say no. I just think that people who are able to do that at such a young age has to show some type of they had to have gone through something like in their childhood, like either they weren't raised right or they were beaten or they were raped themselves.
Okay, but there was multiple people here.
Yeah, but there was only a few ringleaders and then a bunch of followers.
Exactly. So who are the ringleaders and who are the followers? And then the ringleaders and ringleaders, whatever, influence these followers, and now their life's fucked up forever. And it's crazy because like I'm not trying to downplay what they did. That shit's horrible, right? And they deserves punishment. But it's just like even like what happens. I don't know what happens here, right? Like there's the story, same thing. If a teenager murders, you know what you're doing, but at the same time, do you fully understand?
But it's like if you're not hard on punishment, it
because like do you think
like it's like when you know how when people say like back in the day when people would say like people who were kings, people who were like had like basically dictators back in the day, they would say, oh, whoever's caught eating bread, they could say some shit like that. Well, we put to death. Right now, everybody's scared as fuck to eat bread or some shit. It's the same thing as like, I don't know what I'm talking about. But no, like, but I'm just saying like,
if there was punishment like that?
If you're easy on punishment, more people were likely to do it. If you're crazy hardcore on punishment, the odds of people doing it becomes
so
way
do you
less.
think we gotta increase that shit?
I think they should be punished,
but something
to
like
the maximum law of the thing. Fuck it.
And the reason I was thinking that too, like because you know, like you have in like other countries where people will cut your hand off, you steal stuff like that. But I was like, we have these mass shooters, right? In the U.S., that's a huge problem. I don't know how often you see one, but it happens a lot, and a lot of them don't even show up on the news, like national news, whatever. But you have these, right? And then the punishment, if there is any, if the guy's still alive, right, is just jail, and he kills multiple people. It seems like people are not afraid of prison, or it's not enough,
or death, huh?
Or because they'll kill themselves, right?
Yeah.
But like it's almost like because I seen a crazy ass video, and I was talking to you about it a couple of days ago, where a guy pulled up to a grocery store, which was like a known for to be like a lot of the black communities went over there. The black people went over there to that market a lot. So he targeted them. and he just like, and I seen the video. It was pretty crazy. Like he just pulled out an AR and started shooting, and puro headshots. And it's just like that kind of like, and then what he did, this fool, what he did is he just surrendered when the cops come, and that kind of pissed me off because it's like of course you want somebody like that. It's hard. I try not to judge people, right? I believe in Jesus. I try not to judge people, but it's like it's hard like that to not like. I don't wish death on nobody, but when a person like that, I kind of do.
Yeah, but I would much rather them not die.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. Because if we did some type of, if the U.S. said we're gonna start doing a crazy punishment for mass shooters, like crazy rapists who have like certain, like, even if it's like second time you do it or some shit, or first time, I don't know. I don't know what type of torture or something you can do, but I'm like, do you think it would help as far as like dropping the amount of like incidents that happen because of that?
We should go to like live broadcasts, like national fucking whatever it's called, like national. Like, you know how when the president does like addresses the nation, and it's like at a certain time, and like every station plays them, all that. They should do some shit like that. But for people who like, if you kill kids, if you do some crazy shit like that, think if you kill a child, you should have the maximum amount of pain and suffering punishment that someone can think of. So it's like,
Do you think it should be like,
so it's like
public humiliation type shit?
public
too?
humiliation while you get raped, while you get chile in your eyes,
Damn.
all at the same time. Like you cut their
Chile.
nails too far in so it hurts. You know what I'm talking about? You cut the nail too far in so it hurts. Chile in your eyes.
I forgot what I heard. Somebody said they go to get, those little baby nails, those little very thin ones. They would put them in underneath your nail and they would hammer them in. And I've heard like that's one of the most painful shit ever. And
Damn.
that shit would hurt if you put a real small nail and you hammered it in. But I think like the only reason why I'm like,
Damn, daughter.
like, I don't know, it's hard to say like this is a good idea. Let's start torturing motherfuckers. Right? It's hard to say that. But it's like, how do we stop this shit? The guns ain't going nowhere. And I don't think that's going to really solve it.
There should be police
figure
in
out a
every
way.
school. That should be number one. There should be, like, I don't care if these motherfuckers are chilling, sitting
But it's
on
not
their
in
ass.
school. You see, it was a supermarket.
Yeah, I know, I understand. But the supermarkets, I'd rather anyone hit a supermarket before they hit a school. But I would, schools, I would have to say, pay 100K, whatever. I don't give a fuck how much taxpayer money goes to these police officers. They get to chill. But so long as they're down to lay their life for the children, and they can chill all day.
And that's
every day.
another question if they're down.
But they need to be
Because
down.
we've seen scenarios where they're not.
Yeah, they have to be down.
Or they're just like, they just don't know what to do.
They have to be down. If there's an active shooter on the premises, you're running towards them. You ready to die. Spartan shit.
As a squad, as a solo.
Yeah.
Solo, as a squad, as whatever.
Yeah.
But that's hard
I know
to get people like that on the force.
The only people who I feel like are capable of doing shit like that are anyone like military.
You would think it would be somebody who has prior experience to this type of stuff, right? It's not their first time. They live in this.
Military. If a Marine, I don't know.
Marines going in. Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have no question. And when it comes to Marines, I have no question whether or not
they're going in.
Like they if they're stationed, is a police officer, but he was prior used to be in the Marines, I have no doubt that he's gonna run in there, no problem. And but when it's a police officer, I don't know. It's because the majority of, like, I don't know if it's the majority, but a good portion of them are the people in the police force. When I think of them, I don't think like brave, like they're gonna run in. I'm gonna say they're gonna think about it. They're gonna hesitate, and it's lack of training. I think it's just lack of training, but I have more faith in a Marine. It's like if my kid was going to school and they said a Marine is stationed here 24/7, like that shit would get. I'm in. So private school, whatever. Fuck yeah, I'm sending my kid there.
Just one. They only need.
All they need is one.
Or like former Marines. right? And that can be like a government job.
Yeah, that's why. And I don't care. Like,
So it's like wouldn't be
they can
like
be chilling 24/7. I don't care. But they got to be, while the school is on like live or whatever,
they're on duty.
they're on
just
duty.
walking the halls
Yeah.
with an AR. I don't know. But I feel like something needs to happen because that's crazy.
But they
The
should
fact that
punish more. I think that's what they should do. They should cut their arms. If you kill children,
Or you
and
know, like what was
cut
that
their
shit?
arms.
Like Kingdom Come Deliverance, where they fucking when you steal and shit in the town. It's a video game I'm talking about. When you steal in the town, whatever, they brand your ass. They brand your ass. So now everybody knows you're a thief. Like imagine if we did that. Like something permanent. Like or they tattooed on your face, thief.
Yeah, but some people wouldn't care. But when you're in jail, they probably not gonna care. But I'm saying cut their arm off.
But branding a motherfucker hurts though.
Yeah, but it's only short-term pain. I want something that you
But it's on your body though.
It would never lead down.
That people can see.
Yeah, but some people don't give a fuck about what others
but
think.
it doesn't matter about what they think. What affected your status and your ability to buy shit and to move on through society because you have this fucking thing that's branded on your head. Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's kind of like
then
fucking criminal records. Huh?
Well, they're gonna say that you're freaking. They're gonna come with people change, and they're gonna come with all that shit, second chances, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Nah, if you kill kids, you have no second chances. Cut their arms and legs off. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, well, that's different because you're talking about something crazy.
Cut their hands and legs off and rape every single day, every single minute.
Damn, until they die.
Yeah. No, they live like till they're 80.
I don't know if they can live that long. You cut their arms and legs off.
Cut their arms and
I
legs
think
off.
if you did something crazy like that, for sure. But then what if people were just like, okay, they fear that punishment so much that they just kill themselves after they do whatever they do?
Yeah, but they better,
Because they're kind of doing that already.
they better make sure that they kill themselves, because you better be able to pull that trigger, motherfucker. Because otherwise, you get chile in your eyes.
Yeah, spicy shit
and
from
it'll
Troy.
be tight. It'll be kind, yeah, some spicy shit.
That spicy shit from Troy. You gotta put that shit in their eyes.
Yeah, like imagine like going into like an alligator, getting dropped into like an alligator thing.
Or like a lion's den, whatever.
That shit would be
Or
crazy.
in the lion cage.
Yeah, that shit would be crazy. As punishment for killing children.
Shit. I was gonna say like you would think like these cartel executions. It's crazy though to talk about another human being and be like, yeah, like rip his heart out live.
But who's doing the rip then though, too?
You know how they would have executioners back in the day? Inmates.
For a reduced sentence?
Killers. Yeah, killers already. They're just you want to, not for force. You reduce their sentence
Yeah.
for killing motherfuckers. I don't know. That's the thing. That's the thing you get into, right? Who's gonna do it? How is he gonna do it? And that person's probably gonna get affected, right? And if you're an executioner, you're gonna get PTSD or some shit. Especially if they're telling you to do this horrific crimes. You're watching cartel videos as tutorials and shit, so you can recreate it on this person.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder how those guys did it though. They did that shit for a living. The executioner guys.
But didn't they cover their face?
Yeah.
Did they cover their face for a reason, like to not be known, or why would they cover their face?
I think so. I think it was
Because I never really knew why they did that.
I would think it would be so that people wouldn't know who they were, but I think they did know who they were. I think it was like a thing. You put a mask on because you're representing the death or something.
And what was the pay like?
Probably shit. But imagine being a serial killer. You like killing anyways. Let me do it. Let me get paid to do it. Hell yeah.
That'd be crazy, huh? But that's the thing, though, because they would be like, don't you think people would view our society differently because of that?
It'd probably be safer though. It'd be hella safer.
It probably would be safer.
People would stop doing that shit.
I don't know if people would stop doing it.
If they every single Wednesday at 7:00 at night they broadcast somebody get chile in their eye, while getting a hand or foot chopped off while getting raped all same time.
Damn.
Like, and it's just, and it will say like,
And they start charging pay-per-view for it or what?
and they start saying like, oh, for
That's not
murdering,
monthly. That's not
like
monthly.
list all his crimes. This is what he gets, and let this be a lesson to all y'all while y'all enjoy this
Damn.
20-minute session.
Why you enjoy it? $11 a month for that.
It's on Netflix.
For that
I should
subscription.
stream.
It just seems like that just seems like criminal and shit. That's what criminals do. Like say like this to be a lesson.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you're doing it for the right cause, I think.
It's crazy that you kill people for the right cause. We just kill people because we have this this need or this satisfaction from justice, from what we see as justice. Right? For us as human beings, how we view justice. And we view justice as like you did this, you should get this in return. You know, you killed somebody should kill you. Or you inflicted pain, people should inflict pain on you. I don't know if that's correct.
It might not be correct as if you like in the broad, like in the religion or in the true life meaning side of it, but as far as primal, shit, right?
It feels right.
Yeah, your body says yeah, they should suffer, and that's probably something that's still within us as humans. There's like an eye for an eye shit because it makes you feel better.
So do you think these kids should be let out at one point in their life? Do you think these kids' lives should be ruined on this decision alone?
I feel like 12 or 13 is hella little still. But
15, 16, and 14.
I think like that all that those 17 and under is still hella little. You're still baby. But you're old enough to know that this shit's not right.
Yeah, so that makes it seem like you need punishment, but what should that punishment be? Is really the question. And
try 50 years.
50 years?
Something, it needs to be something good because you want people to know
to not do it. Oh,
yeah, people,
to not make excuses like, oh, I'm a kid.
Yeah, like if you're doing stupid shit and give a fuck if you're a kid or not, this is what happens. And it sucks for that person, but they made that choice.
Thank you for listening to the AB podcast. You can follow us in the links below. All our social medias are linked there. If you want to buy some merch, the merch that we're usually wearing in the podcast, you can buy it as well. The link will be below.